You're like this. You're holding on for God, great. So this is your cell phone. You're basically going screaming at her over the phone. And she's like, why are you screaming? I got a poor signal. I got a bad connection. I got 1 bar. Well, does that mean that the signal's going to be any louder or not? All she's going to hear is static because you're screaming. So relax so that the dog knows it doesn't need to react. It just needs to respond. Okay, dogs live in 2 states. Again, on or off. So react, he's on. I need him off more than I need him on. Come. Yeah. Good boy. All right. So, I'm going to put this tool on him. On this tool, he is going to not like it. Why? Because when a dog has to do something that it doesn't like, well, just like any other animal, it's going to go through 4 stages in the conditioning process. There's fight, I'm going to resist it. There's flight, I'm going to try and run away from it. There's avoidance, there's I hate you, I got to do this, and I don't like you. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen those people at your job too. And then there's acceptance, like, fuck it, I have no choice. And then all of a sudden they come out as well-oiled, individuals that are going to be a benefit to society, which is in the end our ultimate goal. So, the fact that he hasn't bitten anybody is always a good thing.
Oh yeah.
This tool needs to get adjusted, but what we're teaching him is going to be the binary language of pressure and release. So I'm going to now teach him. I know you got a lot of hair, bub. Sucks to be you. I'm kind of jealous. I don't have to spend money on hair care products or shampoo.
Lucky.
All right, so I'm going to apply steady pressure up, and he's going to sit there and figure out how can I turn this pressure off. No, I'm not. It's not hard, like a banjo string. I'm going to hold it here. That's fight. That's fight. What I need them to do is to sit. He's in control of the pressure right now. This is a house of cards. Yes. We're leveraging that high and tight location. And he's going, what the hell just happened?
Right.
What the hell just happened? I do not understand what just happened.
Cosmo.
Now, I'm going to give him a second to absorb it. And we start seeing signs. Lick-lipping is a sign of submission. It's a sign of acceptance. It's a sign, doesn't mean he's there yet. But he's pissed. Avoidance. There's no eye contact. There's nothing. I hate you. I cannot tell you. Like, am I dying? No, you're still alive, bub. Come on. So now he's gone to the edge. And I'm going to ask him to sit again. And I'm not going to ask. I'm going to tell him through the only language he understands.
Pressure.
Oh wow.
See, his mind was in fight. He was in a rage. And I just took him back down to 0 again. So he went all the way up to 10 on his little cedar saw, and I just applied a 0. But I told him, hey, the answer is very simple. 1 + 1, 2. That's all you got to do, bub. And then I'll move forward again. So now I'm going to hold the tool up firm, not hard. Almost like I'm fishing, like I want to see that head bob a little bit when he's thinking about this. Now, the reason why this is important, when you practice this, and you practice this at home, well, you're going to have you practice it here too, but when you practice this at home, he's going to fight you on it. And it's going to take a couple sessions before he finally goes, where he just goes from tool on, acceptance. And he's fighting it right now, so I'm not going to ask him to do anything, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to wait here. But I'm holding him all in with 2 fingers, okay? The pressure is literally, I could increase it by making a fist, or I can decrease it by simply relaxing my hand. But he is in charge of that right now. And that's obstinance, and that's fight. He's going, I don't know how to turn this off yet, and I need him to figure it out. Yes. Yes. That's what I need him to do. And now he's going 1 plus, let's plus. 1, 2. Yeah, don't fucker. Now he doesn't know really what that means, so he's still gonna fight me because he doesn't like it.
There it is, right there.
All right, so now what I'm gonna do is maintain pressure and park right next to him and say, oh, you want to get that off, Sunshine? Guess how? Do what I say, not as I do. And wait him out. He'll fight, and then I don't think I like that much. Back off, Sunshine. No? Okay. Let's go. Thank you. Yes. So now, yes. I always shift him behind me, okay? And I always shift him to the same side, all right? Because you cannot make the adjustment behind him. You have to make the adjustment in front of him. Leaders lead in the front, not behind. Then he just thinks you're the asshole with the rope.
Right.
You don't want to be that guy. Just let him absorb it. He's like, what the hell just happened?
He's gonna nap so good when you go home.
I'm sorry.
This really is, we're working his mind. He can literally, right now if he wanted to, he took one swipe with his paw and this whole thing comes off. He is in control of the pressure, I'm not. The prong collar is the same way. Unless there's tension on it, there's no correction. It just hangs down like, you know, gold jewelry.
Yep.
Yes. Come. Yes. Now I'm starting to teach him what yellow light means. Right now I've just said, this is a stoplight. You have no choice but to stop. He says, I want to go through. When he backs up, he's like a kid with a driver's license. Yes. And I'm taking a second after he's performed it, to still maintain the pressure, but then the pressure goes away. Now this is avoidance. Did you just see him lose little? I'm really fucking hating you right now. But I got his attention right back here. The radar's on me. He's looking at you going, I can't believe it. I can't believe you're doing this to me. Mom, Dad, why are you doing this to me? What did I do? I mean, I'm pretty, I'm cute, I'm loud, I'm obnoxious, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, right? No. The reason this tool is a very effective tool is because it's exactly how a mother dog is going to correct a young dog, a young puppy that's getting too lippy. All right, it's kind of like the backhand, but they'll just slightly apply pressure. So when he starts ramping up, you can literally take this tool and go, shut your mouth. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got to do. Yep, that's all you got to do. And then, let's go. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Now, I'm not going to give him the SIT word yet because I need him to understand that the pressure is what makes the sit happen so that it becomes a default behavior.
Got it.
And now let him him just absorb it. I mean, he's literally just absorbing this. That's good. Now, when I do my little loops around the house, every time I turn, I give him a little. We're so soft now, I'm conditioning yellow light. Yellow light. Yellow light. You want to avoid the red? Now, once he starts to feel this, I just need him to understand that this means put the tuchus on the locus.
There we go.
And the reason why I wait a second is because it takes time. It takes a 1 second to go from here to here. And one of the things I practice is, what I want you to do is when you're working with them, the way I teach corrections and rewards or praises is I don't use a high squeaky voice. That's just stimulating his mind. He's already there. That's an easy thing to get him up there. I need you to keep him down here between 5 and 0, right? And so when I'm working up here, what I'm trying to do is teach him through energy. Dogs communicate through energy and pressure. Energy, such as spatial pressure, okay? And that is like culturally. You go to some cultures, or you go to a French restaurant and say, hey, can I take your order? No. Can I take your order? No. All right, we're Americans, we like space. Dogs like space, okay? And that's why I'm teaching him right now, when he gets close to me and he leans into me, you're being pushy. You're being ignorant, and you're being pushy. Let's go. Let's go. Come. Yeah. Yeah. See? Ain't so bad. Notice how he's scooting just a hair bit back from me.
Yeah.
All right, you go ahead. Apparently, whatever I gotta do, as long as I'm not in front of you, I ain't pissing you off. And I'm getting deference. What do you need me to do? Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it at this point in time, okay? You know, some are really enthusiastic. Some dogs are like, yeah, what do you want me to do? Let's do it. And then there's others like going, oh, no. He's kind of in between. He's like, all right, I'll do it, but I don't really like it. It kind of sucks. And now I can start layering on verbal commands. Red light, green light, yellow light. Red light, he's in it. He's in neutral right now. I call it neutral. And now I say, okay, let's go. You're about to get corrected. Come. And he says, okay, I'm coming back, boss. Now, the more you practice this, as soon as you slow down and he doesn't see me in his eyesight, he's going to automatically slow down. Come. So I start off with 6 feet, the full length of the leash, and then I go, trooper, come. And then I put him in neutral up here. And I try to find the knot. Once I've committed to putting him in neutral, I don't release the pressure. I just maintain it. That's why I put the knot here, so now I know, okay, I gotta wait here for a second. And then when he sits back, I shift back with him so that he always understands that to get the pressure off, you have to be within eyesight. And then we just let him sit there and think about it. I haven't pet him, treated him, done nothing. And he's just sitting there going, all right, I'll be a good soldier. I promise I'll do it. I'll do it. I mean, he's just trying to process all this. He doesn't understand it. And my job is to teach it to him. Your job is to maintain it. I'm teaching it to him right now. But now you're going to go home and I'm going to teach you, and Kat's going to teach you how to put the tool on and all of that in future lessons.
We're going to learn that next week.
All I want you to do this week is we're going to adjust his prong collar up so it fits properly. And then I want you to walk around the house, and when he walks forward, I just want you to take a step back and go, trooper, come, and a little tug.
The same motion that he's doing can be done on any tool, whether it's a slip collar, a prong collar, the Lifeline.
Notice how I just went, I didn't even say, I just started to slide the tool here, and he goes, okay, I'll slow down. Now I'm going to ask him to. See, he still wants to avoid the pressure.
Right.
The pressure is what he's, so he's trying to get away from me. No. I'll just match you. It's no different than, I suppose, you know, jiu-jitsu. You just, or wrestling or something. You just maintain it. If you move, I move with you. It's just who can outlast the next guy. It's not about how hard you can do it either. That's why the best part about this tool is even if he decides to go lunge after whoever walks in this door right now, I can literally take one step back from here and use the center of gravity and stop him on a diagonal jackknife because I'm controlling the driver in the cab.